A little less pressure. I think it's not pressure. I think the pressure is going to be just as high. If anything, it's more just because now we understand that, at the beginning against Belgium, you could arguably say that there's probably a little less expectation on us in the first game of, group stage. But now we know, we didn't get a result there. As well as we played, we didn't pick up anything, and that's the frustrating part. So now we're going into this in really a do or die kind of game. You got to get something out of this game where you're going home. So I'd almost say the pressure is ramped up. In terms of the nerves, though, and just now that feeling of comfortability that we know that no matter where we play here, we're going to have an unbelievable Canadian crowd. We know that we can play at this level. We know that the moment's not too big. I think having that now in our our back pocket after playing against Belgium in that opening game has only helped the group. I mean, the morale is unbelievably high. Probably the biggest takeaway that we've had as a group, I'd say, is that we can play with anyone. At the end of the day, I've said this before, but as big as you build up the moment to be, and no matter how many cameras there are, how many people in the stands, how many people are watching, I saw some of the numbers. It was unbelievable, the numbers that were watching in Canada alone. I can only imagine all around the world, including in Colombia. It still comes down to it's 11v11. The ball's still round. Pitch is still the same size. Pitch is a little bit flatter and better than most places in CONCACAF, but it's a joy to play out there. So that's what I kind of think we took away is once the ref blows that whistle, it's still just football, and you can kind of get over the magnitude of it, and that's one of the most enjoyable parts about this game is that as soon as that first tackle goes in, the first cross, everyone just remembers, and you kind of forget about all those other things. You just remember about why you love the sport, why you're here in the first place. Is just go out there and enjoy it and live in the moment. And I think we did a really good job of that against Belgium. And we need to make sure that we come out there and do that right from minute one as well against Croatia, because, again, this is a top team. And it's easy to get starstruck or carried away when you look across a Ballon d'Or winner in Luka Modric and a team that, again, finished runners-up at the 2018 World Cup. It's a really special group. And they're looking at this maybe as potentially the last chance for their golden generation. So we know that it's not going to be easy, but at the same time is that we're really excited for this challenge. And, it's already only 2 days away, so we're super excited.
Honestly, we're here to compete, so let's approach the game the exact same way. Obviously, we came away with 0 points, but it also wasn't our day. The ball didn't go in the back of the net, but we just have to keep that same fight, same mentality going into the next game, and finish our chances. And I have no doubt that we can do that. So, yeah, it's approach it the exact same way and go out there and go for 3 points. We got into great spots, and, when you're doing that, the chances will fall. On the day, it didn't, but, that's football. And, yeah, we just got to, keep the same mindset, keep the same mentality going into the next game, and we have guys that can score the ball. So, yeah, it will fall eventually.